My name is Dr. Savannah Howes, and this is Wild Rose Vet Tips. Today I'm going to talk about honeybees. When you're looking at bees on the inside of a hive, they all seem very similar. They all look the same, pretty much. But there's actually very subtle differences between the different castes or types of bees that are in there, as well as the roles that they play within the hive. There are 3 different types of bees within any honeybee hive. One of them is the queen. She is the largest and is the head of the superorganism. She is the only bee, normally, that will be laying eggs, and she is the one that is repopulating the hive. There are the drones. They look like little buff bodybuilders with big shoulders and their big eyes, and those are actually the males of the hive. Everyone else in there are the worker bees. They're all female, and they all take care of the hive and do all of the things in the hive that need to get done. They clean the hive, they feed the babies, they take care of everything, they defend the hive from intruders, they build the wax. All the jobs are actually done by the workers. Swarming is the reproductive event of the superorganism of the hive, which is to say, the way that baby hives are made is through swarming. This is a normal way that bees actually reproduce in the wild. And so when it's time to have a new queen, there will be many signals that go on throughout the hive that say it is time to swarm, for the old queen to leave, and for virgin queens to be hatched out. After they fight each other off and there's only one queen left standing, that is when she goes on her mating flights and the hive resumes work as usual. When we work with honeybees in veterinary medicine, we actually think of the hive as a superorganism. And so that means all of the individual bees in there are not my patients, but the hive as a whole. And they function as a single organism. When they're swarming, reproducing, when they're growing and making honeycomb, all of it is as one giant cohesive unit. It's very fascinating to work with, very different from our other species, and it's something that I highly encourage everybody gets a chance to go and see, is to look inside the hive and watch and see how the workers are interacting with each other and working and going about daily bee life. My name's Dr. Savannah Howes, and this has been Wild Rose Vet Tips.